Friends, you know that generally people discuss about some incantation of the happy life, some mool mantra of the happy life. So I generally, when I think about this, that I uh, think that it is very important to maintain the balance between the materialism as well as spiritualism in our life, because generally it happens that when you just listen some speeches, some facts of the peoples who are related with the religious activity, you will get to know that they are only focusing on the bhakti of god, and they are just ignoring that materialistic things also important to live a happy life. And I think that somewhere it is lacking in our society, because the people who are just giving a knowledge to all of us that it is very important to just remember and chant the name of holy god again and again, but they are not focusing in these things. I would say that it's okay, but I would say that what I personally feel that it's okay to just chant the name of gods, and this is completely good thing, because when we are chanting the name of god, it means we are uh, at that time we are just remembering gods, and definitely we will not do wrong activity, because we have inspiration in our mind that if we are chanting this name, and as long as we are chanting this name, then definitely we will not do any wrong activity. So this is completely good things, and this will also help us to sharpen our mindset to think, to uh, abstain ourselves from the bad activity. This is completely good, but when we talk about, when we just come in the topic that how to live a life, because it is also important that we feel appetite, we also have some physical problem. So at that time it is important that we should have some money, so that we can go to doctors, good doctors, we can take care of our body. And because if we are having good body, healthy body, then definitely we can be continuing the process of remembering god, adopting the spiritualism in our life. So I personally feel that it is very important to maintain the balance between materialism as well as spiritualism, because both are things very important. For example, if you are completely uh, dedicated for the money, for the materialistic, and you're not focusing to maintain your health, you are not focusing in the spiritualism, I think somewhere you are missing some part of the life. So not being a philosopher but being a good human, I would say that it is also important to just to focus on the money. And I think that if we are focusing on the money, then at that time we don't have any physical problem, we don't have any problems in our society, in ourselves. Whatever problem we have, I think we can solve that problems. And if we mainly when we have poverty, when facing any problem that we are not having money, at that time we really feel that if someone can give us money, or if we can get any job and any work in which we can earn more and more money by hard work, then definitely we can remove our poverty and we will be a true devotee. Because after that when we have money, then definitely our mind will be completely dedicated only for the god's work, god's chanting the holy name of the gods and god's bhajan. So that will be good for us. So I think that it is very important to become the devotee of god, but it is also important to solve the problems of the family. If we think that there is a need of materialistic money, then definitely we should try to earn that. And I think if we get success in this, then definitely we can get success in the spiritual, because generally it happens there are so many people around us who are giving us advice free of cost, so there is no money for that. So we can get the suggestion from those people how to do this uh, gods, chant the name of gods. Or we can also buy some books, we can read those books, and we can get a lot of good ideas how to chant, how to adopt the spiritualism, what is spiritualism, how this can contribute in our life to make us happy. So these are some things. So I would say that it is very important to focus on the money, health, and spiritual work. Then definitely if we are doing these things, then I would say that definitely we will be happy. And I think if we are just ignoring any one of them, I think that we are somewhere cheating with us, and I think that we are also disrespecting ourselves, which is completely bad things. If you think that we are trying to do something, so we are dedicating ourselves to achieve something, but unfortunately we are not getting that, we should just dedicate the result of that work in God's hand. Then definitely this type of desire will help us, and this is the spiritualism. Because when we fail to do some things, and we think that, and we feel that there is someone who is present, there is someone who will support us, and we think that if we are following generosity, following the way of honesty, I think this is the ultimately this is the spiritualism, as I know. Because spiritual means as just a way which is just connecting you with the divine power. So I think if you are honest, generous, and doing your work in honest way, I would say that in normal, in common language, that this is also type of spiritualism. And when you are doing these things, then definitely you are getting so many mental peace. And not getting peace, then definitely try to do some meditation, try to remember the gods whom you think that whom you are following, or whatever religion you are following, because spiritual does not mean that it is completely belongs to one particular religion. I would say that a spiritual does not have any religion. Whatever religions you belongs to, I think it can contribute to you, to your health, and to your mental status. So I think these are some things that we should try to maintain the balance between spiritual and materialist things, and these things can definitely help us to grow in the futures, and this will help us to become a good person. So these are things, and we can enjoy our life happily, because if we are having poverty, not getting money, then I don't think that we can focus much in the uh, another activity, because if you're focusing on another activity, then definitely at that time we will be more and more intended towards the money or towards the materialistic things. So I think it is also important to earn the money, but it is also important to maintain the balance of spirituals and to take care of our health. So these are something that I feel that these things are also important to share. So thank you, friends.